This is Mr. Charles Brown. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to achieve this effect inside Photoshop using our Photoshop action, Neon Photography Image Effect. Okay, I'm going to show you the results we got using this package. And this is the original photograph. We painted on the subject, painted for the flow, and then we got this result here. And then we have also some color change here. So we made some color adjustments, which you can all do after the action is done. You can be able to change the color as you want to, and here are all the comprising elements, and we have this result here. Original image, painted on the subject area, painted for the flow, and then we achieve this result. And this one here, we achieve this result. This is the original image. We painted on the subject area, painted for the flow, and we got this result. And this one here, this is the original photograph, subject area, painted on the flow, and we achieved this result. And you can also combine it with the background that we have here, and you can also place it on any background as the result comes out transparent. So you can place it on any background that you've already designed for your project. And we achieve this one also. This is the original image, painted on the subject, painted for the flow, and then we achieve this result here. And this one here. This is the original photograph, subject area, and flow. And this one also. This is the original image and subject area, flow, and we achieve this result. And here are more examples. and also this one. This is the original photo, subject, flow. Okay, so these are the examples that we have here. And action is going to stop 3 times. The first 2 is for you to paint on your subject area and then on the flow. And the third one, which is very important, is where you will be able to adjust for the neon light spread, how you want the neon to look on the body of your subject or on the material of your object. So if you want the neon to be a lot, you can decide it on that particular point. If you want it to be less, you can also decide it from there. So I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to close all these windows. And now we're going to load the add-on files. So this tutorial is for the extended version. You would not get this result you've seen now with the premium version. So we advise you, after you've gotten the premium, you will see the link below. You have to also get the extended version. You will see also the link below to learn more about it. Okay, so you need to get that in order to achieve this result and have full compatibility with your Photoshop software. Okay, so here is the extended version here, and you will find action and brush. Go to the action, you're going to load it, just double click this file, it will open inside Photoshop. Do the same here. And let's go back to Photoshop. To load the action also, you can go to Window, Actions, click here and go to Load Actions and load the action file. When you open it, you're going to also see our sub-actions for easy modification. And go to Edit, Presets, Preset Manager, Load, and load the brushes, which are these ones here. Click Done. And what you have to do next is open your image inside Photoshop. And we recommend using high quality photos. This one here is about 3000 pixels for good results, and click OK. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need to change any settings. This action will take care of that. So what you have to do now is go to the main effect, neon photography, and plate. So the first box, so this time we're going to paint on our subject. Click stop, and you can already start painting if you want to do it this way, or you can select the base image and use any of the selection tools, and here you can make the selection of your subject. And to subtract, hold down Alt or Option if you're using Mac and subtract. So you just refine it a bit there, and this one here. Then let's refine the edge. Okay, it's now done, and let's see if we can add some elements here. Okay, done. So I recommend do not use feather to smoothen out the edges. I'm going to show you what you can do if you want the edge very smooth. You have to just go to Go to select and select and mask, and here you can feather it if you want to. I just bring that down a bit. Okay, and click OK. Then go to your empty model layer, go to edit, fill. You can use any color you like. This time I'm going to go for the foreground color and press Ctrl or Command D to deselect. Okay, and go back to the action, click play. So with this time around, we're going to paint for the flow where we want the glow particles to be generated, and click stop. Action has already selected a pre-installed brush that came with this package, so you can just at a faster pace draw the area you want to create that effect. If you want, you can be creative. Okay, and that's it. Go back to the action, click play. Okay, this is the third one I told you about. Here you will decide the amount of the neon. Okay, just click continue. So why I made this option open is because different images have different amounts of highlights and midtones. So one setting will not work for all images, and also you have to decide how you want the outcome to be for the neon. Okay, so the default is set to 7. All you have to modify the value is only the stroke pressure. You don't need to modify these two. Okay, all you have to do, just move the slide and decide the amount of the neon. In some images you can use 3. Okay, and for this one I'm going to go as large as 14. So I want to see some of that over there, here on the mouth, and some of these areas as well. And click OK. And now action is going to render all the elements. I will now get back to you when it's done. Action has now finished rendering, and let us close this tab. And now let's get to comprising elements, and in here you will find all the elements that make up for this effect, and all the folders are all open. So to close it, go to the comprising elements folder, hold down your Alt or Option key, click on the down arrow, open it again, and you will see it is now closed. And I'm going to tell you about these layers that are color coded blue. The rest we don't need to dive into it because these sub actions will enable you to make all the modifications. I will also tell you about the background, these 2 layers here. Okay, and the first one here is glow strength. I'll tell you about it in a while. Let's get down to the neon colorizer. So here you can change the colors of the neon. The first one will enable you to randomly choose any color that you find suitable for your artwork. And this one we also have some presets for you. And if we go here, you can see this color here, and you can choose from these already existing presets. and this one here. So you will have to choose the color that you want to, and if we go to this one here, click on this tab and click randomize, and you'll be able to generate other colors. So when you are satisfied with the final gradient color, and click OK to approve. Now let's get to the glow strength. So from the lowest you can go to ultra. Let's check it out. We go to lowest and we'll go to lower, and then we go to low. We can go up from there. So one thing you should know is different colors react differently to light. Okay, so there are some colors that won't work when you go to ultra, and there are some that will be amazing when you go to ultra. Okay, so I'm going to bring it down to semi-high. Now let's go to the details. So here you can make the body of your subject a little bit more visible. To do that, I'll just switch this back for a while and go to this color here. And here now you can see the color or the texture of the skin. All the skin of your model show it now when you go to the details. Or you can bring it all the way down. And you can, like I said, you can make it more visible. So I like it all the way down. And here you can go for the sharpness, and you can go from level 1. That means it is less sharp, more of the neon and less of the details from the subject. Go to level 2, level 3, and level 4. So it depends. And you can also make the adjustment of the sharpness here. Okay, now let us get to this one here. So you will find these layers in blue. So these layers are the particles of the glow. If I remove them, you only see the neon, which was what we achieved from that modification we made based on the amount of neon that we want to spread, the light to spread. Okay, so now let's start to look into the particles here. We have the 1, we have the 3. So the particle 2 gives you this little dust effect. You see here. And in this 3, you will now find, so this one is the one on top, and then you will now find here in 3C, you'll find this particle that goes out of your subject. You can either go right is for 3C, and left is for 3D. If you want it to go this way, if you want it to go that way. And you can also add more elements around that area that you brushed by also making visible the 3B. And okay, let's use this one here. You can also duplicate this layer. Okay, by holding down Alt, you can move the folder and to duplicate, and you can press Ctrl Command T, and you can actually reposition it as you want to. Okay, you can do all that as well. And also you'll find the final result. Transparent, you can place it on any background that you want to. Okay, and the next one we have is this bouquet here. It goes around at the edge of your subject. You can use that. And this one is for the background, bouquet 2. Bouquet 2, and also this one here, 1C. Also, you can duplicate that and move it around and resize. You can do all that here as well. So you can see that the final result is very flexible. And let us go back to the colors. I would like to use this light blue here, and I want to bump up the glow strength, and this is how beautiful it is looking. And we can also change the colors, as I showed you before. Can go green. Amazing. So now you can achieve your own neon photography without spending so much to buy the equipment and the light effects you need to get it done. You can see how easy it is to use this Photoshop action. You have your original photograph, subject area, flow, and you have this final result here. So like I said, different colors react differently. If we use one of these colors, you'll find it too much, and that's where you can go down here and lower that down. Let's go here a bit. You can lower that even down, more down. So it depends on the color you're using. And how bright it's going to be. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. Like I said, you need the extended version. You can see the link below, how to get it, to learn more about it. With the extended version, you can have all these editable layers. You can have the sub actions, and above all, we also provide updates whenever Adobe company makes some changes in Photoshop. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you have any question, you can easily get to us through our support page, or through Envato, or through our page on Graphic River. Okay, thank you so much and take care.